So here's the thing about time and schedule. A lot of people say that they don't have time to do things. They don't have enough time to do all the things that they want to do. And it might be true. You might actually be busy with a billion other things. This is especially true for me where I have a billion things to do, but your perceived amount of time is significantly different than what you actually have. So I I try to avoid saying I don't have enough time because I'm sure that I can find some sort of time. I actually calculated a little bit and scheduled on the side. Unfortunately, I don't want to show it due to a lot of private matters, but I can tell you how many hours I usually normally spend. So here's what I have: 64 hours of sleep or resting or getting ready for pain. Uh, this includes so basically, I'm just like going to bed or getting ready for bed or waking up or doing the things I need to do. 13 hours of schooling. It's not exactly 13 hours. It's more like 10 to 10 hours of actual pure schooling. The rest is either commuting or traveling. Maybe I do have a class where I'm on and off a bit or does require some attendance, but I pretty much go to school every few days. Um, I also have 19 hours. I spend about approximately around 19 hours, which include the commute as well, and then 10 to 15 hours, including travel or the commute. Um, what I meant is job one for 19 hours, and 10 to 15 is job number two. 5 hours is usually spent on important errands that I need to run or need to do, whether it's like I came out from an unexpected matter. 12 hours is basically spent on actual studying or doing homework. And then 5 hours is spent on working out, including the travel as well. So it's more like 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours of like me going to work out. And then 5 hours, I put 5 hours just in case I need to do something else like cleaning or like doing some other hobbies. So um, this is basically where I try to shrink it down as much as I can, even at that high estimate. Keep in mind, most of it is pretty much the high estimate. I might actually have more hours, but uh, if you write them down, subtract in this span of a total of a week, 160 hours, 168 hours. It will shrink down all the way to 30 to 40 hours. Um, and yeah, like that's literally a full-time job I can spend on. Problem is, you have to spend every waking of your life spending to this animation business that you need to do. And take that as you will. Maybe you wanna, it's reasonable. I like 30 to 40 hours. I find like okay, that seems reasonable. At the same time, um, you gotta have some place to live. People say, oh, you gotta work like 100 hours a week, or you gotta like remove everything and have a job specifically. But first of all, you got other obligations that you might have, and commuting, getting food, whatever you need to do. That's also important. You gotta take care of your body as well. But even if I try to shrink it down, or like, and keep in mind these are high estimates. I might actually have more time than I might have thought. 30 to 40 hours of free time, which is free, which free time is expensive. Now I'm like, geez, like I don't want to. The problem, I don't want to cut back sleep. I don't want to. I can't skip out my job, or else I get fired. There's uh, there's also schooling that I still need to do, and there's also things like studying and all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know how to. I don't know. Like this feels like a kind of snap on me. I don't know if I can make it. If I can spend another 30 hours to make this a full time, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta be strong. That's you can't pray that you can't pray that your schedule will be easy on you. You gotta pray that you're strong. I hope that explains everything of why I can't, not necessarily can't work. It's just the fact that I know I have time. I just kind of lack the motivation to do it. So it's pretty interesting that I'm motivated to do all this stuff, but I'm not willing to do the work. That's all.